How's it going, YouTube? This is Undying Art bringing you another figure review, and today we have the Tamashii Nations SH Figuarts Marvel Studios Captain America the Falcon and Winter Soldier John.F. Walker figure. My god, is that a mouthful to say, but we've done it now. It's only took 5 takes, so this is an exclusive, I'm guessing, because of this box. Usually only exclusives come in this box, so very basic box. And then inside, because I have opened it but not opened the figure yet, and here we have my ring light. You can see John in the packaging, and the side a picture of John. Many poses, nothing on the sides, little window on the top, and then at the bottom probably all the legalese. Yep. With a nice pose there. So without further ado, let's crack him out his cage. So here is John Walker Captain America, aka Captain America, out the packaging. Let's take a closer look. So firstly, let's take a look at the head sculpt. It's definitely not spot on, but I can almost see the resemblance. It kind of does look like Human Shrek. I know all the memes have come across like that. I do agree. Hopefully someone in the future, like Manipple Studios or just some other place, does a better sculpt, and I will use that very quickly. But taking a look at the rest of the suit, looks really nicely sculpted. I love the gloss on the black, and then on the back, hey, that rhymes, and terrible rhyme. Then you can see the detail on the back. Love the star. Seeing the SH Figuarts figure made me realise that my Captain America was missing this red stripe on the Marvel Legends. Then a US flag, and a US flag on that side. And that's it basically for the sculpt. Pretty cool. So now let's take a look at the accessories. And first we'll look at the head sculpt, because I want to get this unmasked head off. So I thought the neck sculpt was a little bit deformed, but it wasn't. It was just I wasn't putting enough force on the body. So there he is, masked up. And now let's take a look at his accessories. Actually, before we look at that, let's look at his fists. I do think they're a little bit small, like compared to the body. But I don't know. I can't really think of any alternate hands to use, so these will have to do. So as well as the fisted hands, he comes with a pair of relaxed hands. Nice sculpt to them. It's basically like the basic Captain America hands that most SH Figuarts come with. Put those on the floor. Then he comes with a, what hand is this? Right hand for the shield. Again, nice sculpt to this. And then lastly he comes with the left hand, which I've got attached to the shield. So I might as well show off the shield now, which is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely love this. The shine on it. Ah, yes, just a whole lot of yes. Let's put that on his hand. So here's Captain America with his mighty shield. Ah, look at that finish, just the way it shines off the camera. Not the camera, the ring light. Yeah, this is amazing. I love this. And then as well as that, he comes with a pair of trigger hands. Trigger finger hands, I should say, not trigger hands. And of course it's not going to focus. And that is to hold the pistol, which I'll put in his hand and then show you. It's a very plain sculpt, and it doesn't have a hole for the finger, but it looks like he's holding it. So if you want to swap it out, you swap out the holster. There is the pistol in the holster. And then you put in the holster without the pistol. And here's John wielding the shield and the pistol. And I think it looks really cool. I know it's a bit controversial, but I really like the character of John Walker. And that's it. So, oh no, one last accessory, which is something that comes with the Cap versus Cap figure, and it's a shield throwing accessory. I've really wanted this, so hopefully in the future I'll get the Cap versus Cap as well. But it's basically you just put it on the floor like that, and then you have the shield, which I'll just show briefly. There you go. So you'd have him throwing it, and it bounces off the floor and ricochets into someone's face, or whatever you like. I suppose if you were clever, you could somehow suspend it to a side. Try and show in the dark. Get out of the way. You could have it on the side. Yeah. Very cool accessory. Hopefully I can utilise that in the photos. So on to size comparisons. Here we have them with my usual suspects: Black Series Stormtrooper and the custom Marvel Legends Punisher, mascot Punisher. Still can't think of a name for him, so that's going really well. And like with most SH Figuarts, he scales better with Black Series than he does Marvel Legends, because Black Series is closer to true 1/12 scale, as opposed to Marvel Legends, which is like, people either call it domestic scale, 1/12 scale, or hero 1/12 scale, because it's slightly larger. And I've just realised I forgot to get Captain America out of the cabinet, so with the power of editing, let's change that. So here we have him with the SH Figuarts Final Battle Edition Captain America Endgame, alongside the Captain America SH Figuarts Avengers Infinity War Bucky, and then the custom that I've done, which is a kit bash of the SH Figuarts Infinity War Captain America with the Mafex shields, hands and heads. So he scales slightly taller. I think he's slightly taller than Steve, which is a bit weird considering Steve is supposed to be huge. I think he's also a little bit smaller than Bucky. Oh, I also forgot to say the custom paint job on the head sculpt of Bucky is by Jack Mills, or JCM Custom Paints on Instagram, so I'll leave him in the description below. And also, judging a look at Mafex versus John Walker, I think Infinity War Steve is a little bit taller. And now let's take a look at him compared to the Marvel Legends John Walker. And lastly, just to prove the whole Marvel Legends don't scale well, here is Marvel Legends John Walker with the SH Figuarts John Walker, and as you can see, it looks like the Marvel Legends is like a bigger brother version of John Walker. But apart from that, they're both pretty good figures. But I'm definitely glad I have this. I'm definitely glad I have the SH Figuarts.
End of ad.
As I was about to do my final thoughts, I just realised I haven't done articulation, which is fairly standard for SH Figuarts. Double ball joint in the neck and head, apart from the neck's quite stiff, so you can only get a little bit of wiggle. You can look up that far, look down, he can't. He can swivel 360, you can break his neck if you hate him, and then tilt for a motion, and then arms go out that far, there is a butterfly, full 360, then they can lift up and down a little bit if you wanted to do that. My camera's gone out of focus. And then double elbows. Double elbows, and then normal SH Figuarts hands, which I always forget what's called. Then torso. Got out of focus again, come on. Go back that far, forward that far, and then there is torso swivel, and then you can't really do much with the extended, with the waist I mean. Go back that far and down that far, and then I imagine there's drop down hinge. There's not? Oh yes there is, it's really stiff. Wow, that's really stiff, I feel I'm going to break it. Yep, but drop down hinge, so you can kick out that far, kick back that far, and then double jointed knees, boots, do a bit of swivel, and then a toe joint, which is probably going to be stiff as well. Good lord, yep, that's stiff. Now on to final thoughts. So on to my final thoughts for this figure. I'm glad I have him. As I said, I do enjoy the Marvel Legends figure, but I do prefer this SH Figuarts. I'm almost tempted to get another one if I can find him cheap enough and make the US Agent version, which means shaving off the star and then painting him basically all black. So if you want to see that, maybe let me know in the comments and I might do it in the future. I want to give a big thank you to Kuribo over in the UK, because that's where I got this figure from, as everywhere else had sold out. I'll leave a link to Kuribo in the description. I believe he has Facebook and he definitely has a website, so yeah, definitely recommend him. And I hope you enjoyed the video at the hope you enjoy the photos at the end, not the video. Well, I do hope you enjoy the video. Hope you enjoy the photos at the end, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. How's it going, YouTube? It's Undying Art bringing you a